This right here is my massive trading hall that can hold up to almost 300 villagers, but right now it has 0. And that is because I just haven't bothered about filling it up, because, well, it would take a lot of time. But soon in the 1.20.2 update, villagers are going to be nerfed drastically and they're going to be, well, a lot worse. So if you put 2 and 2 together, I pretty much want to fill up this trading hall with 300 fully zombified OP villagers, and that is what I'm going to do now. So anyways, stay tuned and let's do it. But before we actually get 300 villagers, you might be wondering, how am I going to get the villagers, golden apples, and how am I going to zombify them? Well, I have made this zombifying station that will allow me to zombify 5 villagers at the same time, which also will save me a bunch of potions. Now when it comes to where I'm going to get my villagers, I have this villager breeding factory right here with, well, as you see, a bunch of villagers that I'm going to be using. And if you're wondering about the thousands of gold that's most likely going to be turned into a couple thousand gold apples, well, here is my massive gold farm that produces a little over 3,000 gold ingots an hour, and that is pretty much how I'm going to be getting that much gold. So anyways, let's fill up my trading hall.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so I am back and I have filled up the trading hall with a lot of villagers, as you see. However, I am missing a bottom row, which I'll explain in a minute, but we have a full row of 40 or something between 40 and 50 villagers that has the composters, same with the stonemasons, same with the librarians, and under here we also have whatever these things are called again, clerics. Now there's a couple of things I want to talk about. One thing is that I have about 200 villagers inside here, but I'm missing about 100, and there's a reason for that. And that is mainly because after spending hours and hours and days getting 200 OP villagers that could trade me 1 rotten flesh for 1 emerald, insert screenshot of that, I ended up facing a problem, and that is that I took a couple days break, and during those 2 couple days break I accidentally updated Minecraft by, well, choosing to update everything in Microsoft, and well, the game updated to the newest update, which of course means that I would not be able to continue getting super cheap villagers. So that is one problem, which means that we are missing 100 villagers, which is kind of sucky, but it is what it is. And beside that, we have a second problem. If I fly especially over to the villagers we have over here, I made sure that all of these villagers could trade 1 rotten flesh for 1 emerald, which is a pretty insane deal because my gold farm produces 22,000 rotten flesh an hour, which is of course a lot of emerald. However, after the new update, all of them have seen to pretty much restart their rotten flesh trade. And it's not just these villagers that are doing that. If I go up to these ones, hello Iron Golem, you're very scary, these have also refreshed the trades quite a bit. Now there's still so much cheap on the emeralds. I mean, 56 emeralds is quite expensive, so saving that and turning it into 31 is obviously still good, but it kind of sucks because I heard, okay, this one is still 1 emerald, so that's pretty good, but it still somewhat sucks. And now of course some of these are pretty good, but some of these suck quite a bit. Now although some of these trades are still pretty good, such as getting 1 emerald for some books or still a bit cheaper than the normal price, it is still quite sucky. Now I was told that all villagers would not be affected by this new update, however that has appeared to be wrong. Because after spending so long and so many resources, probably thousands and thousands of gold, you know, getting all these villagers super cheap, they are now back at their most expensive trades. Not the most expensive, but still quite expensive. But no matter what, we still got 200 villagers that can still trade me quite a few good things that I truly need in this world. So we're still going to get super rich for emeralds, we're still finally going to get a good way of getting quartz, and we're going to be able to get a bunch of other stuff that we generally need from villagers. So although accidentally updating the game and losing quite a lot of the good trades did suck a bit and trades getting expensive, I guess the long time I spent doing all this was definitely still worth it. So anyways, let me know down in the comments what you think about this, and anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.